Hello, and welcome back once again to Hitman 2 and the three-headed serpent mission set in Santa Fortuna. And today we will be taking care of the secret ingredient challenge, which entails killing George Franco with a poisoned cocaine brick disguised as a souvenir. So for this, all we will be bringing with us as usual will be just a silenced pistol and a lockpick. Everything else we would need will be on the map. And when we achieve our main objective, we will also get the Got Any ID discovery or feat for gaining access to the caves while disguised as the hippie. So, right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is make our way straight across, opposite from where we started, into the medical centre. We're going to lockpick our way through the door very quickly, make our way inside, grab the poison from the table and exit the building. We're then going to go over to the gas station, or the petrol station, where we will find a couple having an argument over a rickshaw. And when the wife or daughter, whoever it is, when the female moves off, she's going to make her way around the back here, and we are going to knock her out very quickly and very quietly and drag her body into the bushes just behind us. And then we're going to go around to the front again, and we're going to take care of the male, the husband, whoever this guy is. So again, just very quickly up behind him, throttle him, grab the glue he drops, we need that, and we're going to hide his body in the crate just here. Now you have to do this relatively quickly because there is a lady making her way to the medical centre. There she is. You need to get it done before she spots you, obviously. So with that now taken care of, we can now go and get ourselves some more poison. So we're going to make our way across the bridge and under the mountain into the jungle area, where we'll find many flowers. Some are enigmatic poison, like that one we just saw there, and some are lethal, like this one right here. So we're going to take the lethal poison and we're going to make our way back out of the jungle area, and we're going to go all the way down through the village to Andrea Martinez's office. This can take a little while, it's quite a journey. It's literally straight down this central road here all the way to the very end, and the building that will eventually be directly ahead of us will be Martinez's office, but we are going to veer off to our right just before we get there, and then round to our left so that we can make our way round to the back of the premises. We're going to go round past the musicians apartment here, that's the one with all the loud music, and behind the musician's apartment we're going to pull out our silenced pistol and we're going to take out the camera on the side of Martinez's compound. With that taken care of, if we haven't raised any alarms, we can run straight at the compound and over the wall, and we're going to crouch down and make our way up the stairs and round to the back. When we get round here, what we're looking for basically is for Martinez to either just be leaving or have just left. Unfortunately for us, she's already outside of the compound, but as long as everyone's backs are to you, you can make your way inside, poison the drink on the central table, make our way straight back outside. And while we're here, we're going to take out the surveillance system as well. So we're going to pull out our silenced pistol, use our instinct to get a nice shot lined up with the very top of the surveillance system. And with that taken care of, we can now exit the villa compound the same way we came in. We're going to go back over the wall, and from here we're going to make our way to the ruined temple area, or the ruined temple complex, via going round the back of the construction site. So once we're over the wall, we just want to run straight down the hill past the fishing village and basically head straight for the construction site. Before we get to the construction site, we will see on our left an old school bus. You can just see it up ahead of us. And just as we get to this old school bus, we are able to veer off into the jungle to our right, and we can now bypass the construction site altogether, so we haven't got to sneak past anyone. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol when we reach the river, and we're going to untether the log that is tied up on the opposite bank, and that will eventually make its way along the river and form a bridge for us. So once the bridge is in place, we're going to make our way across, hang a right and run right back to the very back here, where we can find a little pathway that will take us around the back of the construction site, and we can run all the way. There's no one here, and once we get to the far end, we're going to stick to the right, and we're going to crouch down as we exit the bushes and into the temple complex. Again, sticking to the right. We're just going to bypass the two guards there and up into the altar room, and through the altar room around to our left, and we will come to the hippo enclosure. So what we need to do now is get rid of that guard and get the hippo to emerge. Now the only way really of doing this is by feeding the hippo some sort of meat. Now usually I feed the guard to the hippo, but we want a silent assassin rating for this. So we're going to wait for the hippo whisperer to go through his little routine, and he will eventually leave the area. The guard, you can see over in the corner there, will make his way to the hippo and have his back to us and presenting us with the opportunity to take him out. And while all that's happening, Martinez is down.
Good work.
Jinx, Diana. I said that. So that's target 1 taken care of. And our hippo whisperer is now just leaving. So once he's safely away, the guard will make his way over to the hippo. And it's at this point we will jump from our hidey spot and we will sneak up behind him, and we are going to knock him out, and we're going to hide his body and grab his gun. He never saw it coming. So we're going to grab his body, grab his gun, we're going to hide him because we've got the time in the crate just around the side of the enclosure here, which happens to be right where we need to be anyway, because just to our right on the shelf is a meaty bone. So we're going to take the guard's outfit just for extra measure, grab the meaty bone off the shelf and throw that to the hippo. That will get the hippo to emerge, and when the hippo whisperer returns, he will come back, spot the hippos out, go away again, find Rico Delgado and come back with Rico. And I've spared you about 5 minutes of waiting time, so here is Rico. He will dismiss the hippo whisperer and praise him and even pay him his money. And then Rico will be all alone. Just him and his hippo and my silver ballers. So once the hippo whisperer is at a safe distance, we're just going to walk up behind Rico Delgado and kill him any way you see fit.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
And I'm going to hide his body in this convenient pond here with the carnivorous beast. So with that all taken care of, that is both our non-target targets taken care of. We've now got the long trek back to the village. And basically we're heading for the hostel, which is just by the village square where the statue unveiling takes place. And it's a long way, so we're running all the way there, back around the back of the construction site, and then back up the main road past the fishing village. And once we get to the top of the hill here, we're going to hang to the right to avoid the two enforcers on our left. And once we get up here, we're going to run straight past the statue unveiling area. This blue building is the hostel, and we're going to make our way up to the first floor, lockpick our way inside, where we will find ourselves a broken souvenir. Now we are going to poison that souvenir, and then we're going to repair the souvenir. You must do it in that order. If you repair the souvenir, you can't poison it. So once it is poisoned and then repaired, I recommend you wait before you turning off the alarm. That way you will get the mission story as well. I didn't wait, so the mission story doesn't pop for me. But once the mission story has been revealed, we can then turn on the alarm. That will get the attention of the hippie, and when he comes to investigate, we can knock him out. And we can either hide his body in the cupboard or we can leave it right there. It doesn't really matter, as long as we take his outfit. So I've chosen to hide his body in the cupboard to keep things neat and tidy. We're going to take his outfit, and now at this point we want to drop any illegal items we might have. So our silver silence pistol will be going, along with the Tech 9 that we picked up. Not the Tech 9, the Uzi. And we now make our way down the stairs from the hostel and across past the ruined building, and behind the medical center we find a cave entrance.
I'm gonna have to search you if you want to pass. You okay with that? It's just as awkward for me as it is for you.
So this is why we had to drop all our guns, because we are going to get frisked upon entry.
You're clean and good to go.
And once we have been frisked, that will get us the got any ID discovery or feat.
I'll just radio the others. Hang on.
Groovy.
Right, so once they let Franco know that I've arrived, one of these fine gentlemen will lead us into the caves, and we do need to follow him because we need to get through a locked door, which only he can unlock for us. So we're going to go all the way through the cave system and into the underground facility. So once we're through the door, we're going to hang a right, just keep following the guard. You can run ahead of him if you want once you're through the door, but there's little point. And up here we will find, just on our right, a large room and a chair that we're able to sit down at. Franco will be making his way here quite rapidly, and it all depends on how long we took to get there from where he is. Sometimes he's here almost instantly, sometimes we're waiting a very short while, like today where we've got a chance to have a look around. There's lots of dirt on the floor, plenty of stones, a few pallets lying about. And here comes Mr. George Franco now. So when George Franco arrives, we can get up and engage him in conversation, and we will be directed by him from here on out.
So, despite an annoying delay, it's finally here. Let's have a look. It got through customs without a problem, we hope?
I had no issues.
Excellent. We're not sure whether this will pass the taste test, but that remains to be seen. Follow us, please.
So at this point, what we want to do is approach the desk area here, where we'll be prompted to hand over our souvenir. And Franco will now go over and investigate the product, and then sample said product and find out that it's so good it's going to drop him with a single shot. So he's going to now sample the goods and will promptly drop down dead.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
So that will get us the secret ingredient challenge, and as Diana suggests, all we've got to do is make good our escape. We're going to head back through the tunnel system to the nearest exit, which is the bus stop exit right back at the start of the mission. So there you go, that's the secret ingredient challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.